All right, Chris asked me sales over system. Which one should we try to prioritize or push first? And I really appreciate this question. I feel like I've thought about this a lot. I have a lot to say on this. We could probably make a lot of videos on this if we wanted, but I really think that you have to have a minimum threshold of system efficiency in order to launch into high volume sales and bring a lot of customers in. And then through the process of bringing people in, you also start to perfect your system even more and get it to eventually where you want it to be. Ultimately, though, systems and sales are always kind of these ongoing processes of learning how to bring more people in. What is your target market? How do you message and market to those people? And then also making your systems more efficient, more automated, making them even better and more seamless for people to come through. Now, the question of, okay, what's the minimum system efficiency that you really need to have? I think that as long as people can go to your website, book an appointment, and then pay you money, you're pretty much set to go. I don't even really think you need to have a great logo. Your logo could look weird. Your business name could be a weird business name. Maybe your website is kind of sloppy. Maybe you don't really have your voicemail set up. I really think that the threshold is actually lower than a lot of people think. And I think that once you start bringing people through, a lot of times you'll get awareness of what needs to actually be cleaned up and perfected. And this is what I did when I launched my business. And this is what I really, really recommend for people in order to help you set up your systems. When I first launched my business, I brought my systems up and worked on everything for a while to what I thought was my minimum threshold. And then I actually invited a lot of friends and family to come through my business. Let me do a free appointment with you. I need your help to help me kind of figure out how to set up my business. Go to my website, book an appointment, reserve it, get onto my calendar. Did you get the confirmation email? Show up to my location. Were you able to find my office efficiently? Then I did a quick little appointment with them. It was a little bit shorter. And then I asked them, how did that work? Can you give me feedback? And then actually what I did is I said, can you give me a Google review? Plus, this is kind of what it's like to work with me. If you know anybody who would be a great referral, send them to me. And that was a great way to get my business going, right? Question for you now, Chris. For a personal trainer, what do you think would be the minimum threshold of system efficiency that they might need in order to get themselves going? I think it would be a little different for a personal trainer than a massage therapist, because a massage therapist needs to have that office space, whereas a trainer, it could be mobile, or maybe they need to go to a gym or something like that. So I would be curious your thoughts on that.